Okay. Every now and then, the AI runs out of coal and I can sell coal to it, but it's so close. It is so close. Scythia, you have genuinely got so rich. Why can't I have one of these aid requests? I would love one. Another 3,000 gold I'm sending, but it's worth it. It's all worth it. I want a theatre square in Matthew Wilkinson. This is really good for the next era. Granada, Valletta, the city, it's all under the influence, so we can push back. We just need the amphitheatre and the museum and everything finished. Give it 2 turns and we can afford to buy them in. I'm having to save my gold at the moment, but it's so close. Yeah, look at that. Another almost 1,000 gold from Kema that turn. Even the Ottomans are getting in on the act now. They might actually come in here and ruin this for me. But Scythia has received over 40,000 gold. Over 40,000 now. That's, oh my lord. Oh, landscape artist. Yes. Okay, that's helpful in the longer run. Angkor Wat has taken a huge loyalty hit there. Yeah, we're just going to keep doing this. Keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. The modern era. Please, please, please. Normal or even better Dark Age for either Kema or Zulu. You know you want to. You know you want to. Do it for me. Do it for old Ursa. There's chemistry, globalization as well. Can't do anything with either of those, but hey, at least we have them. Zulu, Dark Age, Kema, Normal Age. Oh my goodness, we actually have Zulu in a Dark Age here. Please, please let that help us in some way. The only one that I think is really going to be useful for us right now is reform the coinage. So we'll just claim a little bit more gold on my international routes as I was doing before. Up to 600 gold per turn now. The aid request, I am only winning by less than 200 gold. Oh my lord, that's not good. We're gonna have to keep selling. We're gonna have to keep selling, and I think give another 1,000 gold if we can. If I don't win this, we're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. Right, another 1,000 gold. It's gone. Don't think about it anymore. Look at that. Zulu is now turbocharging the next project, so we're gonna have to make even more gold. But hey, let's check in on the loyalty. So now we're in a normal age. I don't know how much of this has updated itself. Angkor Wat is still doing okay. This city's still doing okay. What about Valletta? Valletta is actually on negative or only +5 loyalty, which is interesting. And Granada is losing a load of loyalty. Oh, chink in the armor has been found. A chink in the armor has been found. Everyone get excited. Everyone start to get excited. We might be able to progress here. Okay, rush biosphere. It's difficult, but we got to do it. Did we do it? Yes, we did it, but by 400 gold. That last 1,000 was absolutely needed. I don't think I've ever seen as much gold go into an aid request before. 15, 30, 40, that's 55,000 gold, I think, in total. Tamiris, if you don't win this game after that cash infusion, I don't know what's wrong with you. 55,000 gold is an insane amount. Blimey, I don't even want to think about it. Anyway, Hong Kong, I need that to stay here just in case I need to do more aid requests later into the game. Matthew Wilkinson, here you go. You have an amphitheatre now. So we're currently on 14 out of 20. I need to take 2 points from the next session. I need to take 2 points from the next session. That shouldn't be too difficult. Here it is. So diplomatic victory. No one else is going to come anywhere near this, but instead of gambling it on myself, I'm actually going to take the loser option and vote on Suleiman instead. He's in second. I'm going to throw 5 votes his way. That's only 100 favor, and that should absolutely guarantee that he gets there. I'll vote upwards on World's Fair, not that that matters. Then we've got World Ideology and Espionage Pact. Oh, these are really difficult ones. I would love it if we foment unrest more. That's what I'm doing in all of these cities, right? Yes, it is. And I would really like it if monarchy gets another government. But looking at this, we've got fascism, monarchy, synthetic technocracy, fascism. More people are fascism. So I'm going to vote on that one, including actually the Ottomans are that. So they'll probably vote on that as well. So we're now just going to split our votes pretty evenly and just see how many times. I'm hoping because diplomatic victory is an option, the AI will throw most of its votes on those two. It won't be able to do too much. 11 votes, 5 votes. This is a real gamble. I actually don't know what we're going to get here. Watch the top. How much favor do we get refunded at the end of this? It doesn't look like a lot. Yes. Yes. Loses 2 points. Really? No. I was only on 14 points. Oh, you're kidding me. No. That doesn't normally happen. I'm still on 14 points. Oh, Okay, so I'm not within Statue of Liberty range still. However, there is another aid request in 15 turns. It's just whether or not the AI is going to win before that point. I just don't trust them at all. This is going to be so close. I can't believe they voted down. Look, even Menelik voted up, right? If I'd thrown, this is the most frustrating thing. If I'd thrown all my votes in, I actually would have won. I'm so used to the AI throwing everything on diplomatic victory. If I'd gone, so hang on, 2, 4, 6, 7, 11, I could have put 12 votes in on this. I would have actually swung it for myself. Oh my lord, that's so frustrating. All right, it's fine. It's fine. Rene, no, not Rene. Where are you? You're in Granada. Go on, take an airplane. Yeah, you're out of there. Granada's going to flip fairly quickly, actually. Valletta is looking like it's going to flip as well. Oh, well, it's paramount now. It's absolutely paramount that we win that aid request. And World's Fair, generating great people points per turn. I don't think I'm going to come anywhere near to this because the AI is really, really jumping in on projects, but we'll see what we can do. Oh my lord. This game has suddenly ratcheted up from intense to super intense. Can't believe that. Can't believe that. This is where I really regret playing this game, and I very, very, very adamantly never save scum, and now I'm really tempted to go back. But nope, we're gonna play this out. Let's see what happens. Now, tourism-wise, we are still gaining and gaining and gaining. Until we get biosphere, we're gonna struggle to get too much more, but we do have a couple of spare spaces now. Matthew Wilkinson, get yourself. I think it's safest to go with an art museum, isn't it? Yep, bam. There's the art museum. Put a new piece of landscape art into there, and we'll immediately get that themed. Now we just need to afford the broadcast center, but that's just gonna push even more onto Granada and Valletta, both of which I believe have a theatre square. Yep, Valletta's got one, Granada's got one. So these are going to put even more pressure onto Zulu once we rush through. Foment unrest, it worked again, amazing. But this is not where we're getting any benefit, so we're going to move you now to Barbanago. Down you go, Ais, you are an amazing spy. You're going to have to really push in here. But Nickerman, you can have a theatre square as well. Amazing stuff. Come on, 17 turns. No, we need you to go faster than that. I am still so bitter about that aid request. Never mind. Broadcast center. We need more music into our empire now. Taking it all from Kemmer if we can. So we've got maximum pressure on Granada and Valletta up until Nickerman can finish this theatre square, which actually won't be too difficult to do, I don't think. Halyu. Come on, we need Halyu. Don't know where that's going to be. In all likelihood, let's get information warfare. It's the card that lets you pick rock band promotions. What I'm going to do is pick the promotion that lowers loyalty by 40, and then we're going to really use them to speed things along. I do have a bit of an option though. Synthetic Technocracy 1 and 2. Two governments actually have it. I am taking a 20% penalty on tourism with most people, including Kemmer, but I could actually join their government and suppress their culture, which is the problem. Should we do that? I'll take a little bit of a tourism hit elsewhere, but the best thing about that is I'm going to have a lot more government to work with. Not the best government, but it is at least a decent one. Yeah, let's do that. 10% less tourism, mate. No, not until I've got biosphere. Then it'll be worth it, but until then, no. And there it goes. Granada Falls. Valletta. Minus 22 now. Amazing. Another aid request. Again, I would like to point out, where is my aid request? I would like the government money as well. I haven't had an option to bring it up ever. The dams. I tell you, the dams have ruined this game for me. They really have. Who voted down on that? Kemmer. Oh, they were actually my biggest competition on that, so that's good. We finally built. Look at that. Industrial zone and commercial hub. We hadn't actually had a beautiful one of either of those until this point. Brilliant. Anyway, Granada, welcome. Dan Cave, you've got this one. It's a few things I need you to do. First of all, we need to figure out what's in this city. Have they moved out the Great Works? No, they haven't. They've left a couple in. Brilliant. Let's move everything to the front line. It's like reinforcing troops, but instead of troops, they're all Great Works. Everyone through. Everyone through. Right, this is maximum pressure now. Or is it? No, it isn't, because we've actually got a perfectly good water park in this city as well. So we're going to bread and circuses, and that will squeeze even more impact onto the surrounding cities, including Valletta. Well, hopefully now, this will just cave in the Zulu. We can start claiming extra cities one by one by one. Go and improve these as much as we can. There's actually 2 fish that we can't work, that we can chop out here, which is brilliant. Just means more population for all involved. The more cities we steal, the more tourism we get, and the more tourism we get, the more we start to claw back on this. Yep, Valletta, minus 19. Babanago, minus 4. Clawban, minus 16. Dan Cave, you're putting in the good work here. Keep it up. Other thing I'm keeping an eagle eye out for is the Statue of Liberty. The good thing is that the AI really hasn't built many harbors at all, so there isn't much of a risk at the moment of it being built. But I am keeping an eye out. Every turn we're searching. If it ever looks like the AI starts to build it at all, we immediately finish. Smart Power Doctrine? No. Okay, keep looking for Halyu. We can find it. Biosphere's been finished. No, Suleiman, what have you done? Where is it? Here. Oh, that's so difficult to get to. That's so difficult to get to. Ah, fine. Yeah, we just didn't have the tech this game to pull off the culture victory. And not unless we can severely dent the culture output of the world, which is still possible. It is still possible, but it's hard. World is totally flooded, by the way. I don't think there's not any point in finishing the flood barriers now. Like, they're not going to do anything. All the tiles have been permanently lost that are going to be permanently lost. So we'll just start to do something different in all of the cities that were still trying to desperately put that flood wall up. Not many of them were, to be fair. Valletta, flips. Ha 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 ha. Any great works in this city? No. That's a shame, but we don't need them. We can take them from elsewhere. Valletta is very, very bombed, but nothing we can't fix. I'm daft. It's all yours. First of all, anything we need to fix? No, it's all builder fixing, to be fair. Okay, we've got a couple of spare builders. It's fine, but there is space in the city for stuff. And you know what? Stuff is my absolute favorite. Let's push everything through. In you go. Bam. We've actually got more space for more work, so we'll buy those from AI, although I do need to save my gold here a little bit. I need this aid request in 8 turns. If I don't get this, there's trouble. There's a lot of trouble. In an update, both Scythia and Macedon have also gone synthetic technocracy, so it's only Menelik and Suleiman. They are the only ones that haven't. Everyone else is. And even though this government comes with a -10 tourism penalty, I'm also going to lose the 20% penalty from the AI, and I'll have a bunch more government slots, so we're actually going to go for it. This is an upgrade for me that I want to take, which is really strange, but I'm going to give it a good go. Don't mind me if I just borrow Zanzibar. This actually helps to keep a bunch of my cities happy, which is more yields for me. Yeah, we need to suppress Kema's culture. As soon as I start taking some of their cities, that will, I mean, it just makes me feel a lot better. If only Retrospect and Finickerman could get theatre squares up and running. Retrospect is the biggest confusion. There's no tile. There's no tile that I can grab, which is a little annoying. Once I steal the city to the south of it, I can actually swap some tiles around, so then I can build a theatre square, but until that point, problematic. Foment unrest. It worked. And we'll take this city next turn, but this one has flipped this turn. That's really, really good. Keep it and give it over to Widget. Come on, allow me a route with we can trade with Scythia now. Amazing. Right, that is big news. That is big news. That's a huge amount of extra tourism. We just need a trade route with Macedon, which I should be able to get if we gain a city on this coast. Then we can trade across the sea. But hey, that is looking amazing. Speaking of, bring you over to Nongoma. Get to work on this city in a second. Nalanda is losing loyalty, but it's just going to go 3, but I should be able to pick that up. It flips to me. I keep it. I hand it over to Frankincense Battlezord. Decent set of districts as well. Encampments, theatre squares, industrial zones. To be honest, the one I really care about is the theatre square. Alas, doesn't have anything in it right now, but it will. It will sooner rather than later. All the Hermitage has got loads of stuff in it though. Let's just put some random useless sculptures over. Oh, no, that's from the wrong city there. There you go. So the only spaces in my empire at the moment are cities not on the front line. Again, I really need to fill these out and maximize my tourism where I can. With the gold I'm saving for this aid request, which I must win. However, now we can change my government skipping tier 3 entirely and going for tier 4. Yes, I know I take -10 penalty on tourism, but this now matches the government that a lot of the AI going for. So online communities, heritage tourism, now we can put satellite broadcasts in, which almost gets rid of that penalty anyway. Republican legacy goes in, and I can pop liberalism now, which should help to keep my cities as happy as possible. Then we'll go for international space agency, and finally we're going to put e-commerce in, because this is targeted production from my trade routes. I like to be able to just plonk trade routes in cities that I need to rush things through quickly. So Bulawayo is now very much suffering, as is, well, actually, no, Zulu has kind of stopped the rot here until the loyalty recalculates itself. So we'll kind of keep an eye on that one. There's a trade route to Scythia. And now, have a look at the tourism. Yes, gone up, gone up, gone up, gone up, gone down, gone really down. Ethiopia we need a trade route with. Still no trade routes available with Ethiopia, but we'll get there. We'll get there. But I'm now claiming about 8 to 9 tourists per turn. Kema is still producing almost 14 though, so they're pulling ahead. As soon as we start hitting their cities, that's when we're going to make a huge difference. Just a couple of their cities fall, and we should really be able to put the squeeze on. Actually, no, I need Monarchic Legacy back in. I totally forgot about that. It's too good a card. I don't need six diplomatic favor per turn. No, we need 42. The interesting thing is that Istanbul is the city that Biosphere is in. So I would have to take Ottoman's capital, but it's right over the water from Teddy's Ursa. It's not impossible to do. It's very tricky to do. I don't know. We'll see. 3 turns left on this aid request. I'm winning just, but not by a lot. So we'll keep an eye on that one. Here's Combustion, but now we have Cultural Hegemony and Halyu. This lets me pick rock bands that can reduce city loyalty. That'll speed things up hugely indeed. And look at this. The aid request is going okay. It's going okay at the moment. Kama have upped their culture to 1,600 though. It's inappropriate. It's inappropriately large. We are behind enemy lines. Let's get fomenting unrest. Come on. I'm having to spend my spies like cities ahead because they're falling quicker than I can run the projects. My spies physically can't move around fast enough. Waiting for spies to get somewhere. That is by far the most annoying thing. I miss Civ 5 when spies just turned up instantly. Did they turn up instantly? I might be misremembering that, to be fair. They might not even have been that good. Foment unrest. Every time you see one of those go through, you get a little bit happier. Oh yes, their capital is starting to disappear. Oh, a quartermaster spy. That'll be quite handy to have for later. Look, the AI is really starting to tech up, but nobody's going nanotech at the moment. There is a weird thing with the tech. You have maybe a little bit more time than I'd feared. Maybe a good 10-15 turns longer. It'll sort it out eventually. And the problem is when it does sort it out, there's a lot of spaceports just like being built and are around. Like Istanbul is actually finally building a spaceport, which is very worrying. I don't like that at all. Cultural hegemony. It's not how you say that, but it's how I say it. Right. All of this looks pretty nice. I don't need collective activism anymore though. Let's pop in Halyu. We could do non-state actors as well for our spies. I've never put this card in ever, but that's actually quite useful. Let's pop that in as well. Okay, now our spies and everyone. How did you fail? How did you fail? Oh, for goodness sake. I really need this city. I don't need you to fail. Come on, get this project done. Actually, there is a little silver lining in this. The city that I'm about to claim, because it's got a little bit more time on the board, it might finish Bolshoi for me. And then I can use that to then attack more cities. So maybe it's not the worst thing. Well, I guess we can speed up the process a little bit now. Let's start getting in some rock bands, and they're all going to have the take loyalty away promotion. Most of these are going to die in the first iteration, but hey, it don't matter. They are here purely to take cities for me. That's the main way we are going to win here, and Predicament has itself a theatre square done. Amazing. Right, let's sell some stuff. Let's keep an eye out for it. Finish Bolshoi. You know you want to finish Bolshoi. Get this done, and that'll be a really good steal for me. Well, away was mine though, with a couple of artifacts in it. Excellent. Just keep turning the screw. Keep turning that screw. Oh, we did it. Look, aid request. We win it. 2 diplomacy points. Yes. 17 points. It's still here, isn't it? It's still here. 1 turn Statue of Liberty. Quick, finish before anyone can stop you. But away, this is yet another place to send a ton of great works. Takamouth damage. All right, as discussed before, there is some stuff here, but not like full of stuff, just some stuff. Move it all to the front line. Make sure that all of our work is there. We need to buy 1 artifact. So Takamouth damage is running bread and circuses. That'll put the squeeze on things around it now. Ooh, yes. Very good. Very good. Indy. Performing a concert causes that city to lose 40 loyalty. Done. That's what all of my bands are going to get. Indy. Oi, oi, oi. I'm losing it. I'm absolutely losing it. I think it's end game Ursa has appeared. He just loses his mind and starts doing really random stuff. Rockefeller. Nope, this is not who we want. We want Sarah Breedlove. We'll let someone else get John Rockefeller and we'll hope that Sarah Breedlove appears. Fingers crossed. Oh my goodness, it worked. It worked. They finished Bolshoi. You finished Bolshoi, you fool. Now I get it. Minus 23 loyalty in that city. Oh yeah, you just hand that right over, and I'm hoping this city and what? There's going to be a lot of cities now that are going to take a bit of loyalty damage. Statue of Liberty, 21 points out of 20. That is the diplomatic victory wrapped up. We'll have a look at the stats screen in a second, but don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere because this game is not over. I'm going to play this just for a few more turns because I really want to see here whether or not I could turn the corner of this culture victory, because I have been about 500 tourists behind Kema for this entire run so far. I am not gaining on them. game at all. At all. Something's gonna have to change. So I just want to keep playing for a few turns and see if I can just push it around. Because even if I could genuinely say to you as the audience, I would win this game, but by turn 250, 260, something like that, then that's a different ending to I got a diplomacy victory, which honestly, when you look at how hard I had to work for those diplomatic points, that is by far the hardest diplomatic victory I've ever had in Civ. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm not exaggerating. I don't know if this is coming through on the video, how difficult this victory was, but it felt very, very difficult. So I'm proud of myself. I don't think it was a fluke or an easy win in any way. Oh, unit loss, this is what I mean. When you start with these flippin' rock bands and you give them the indie performance, they're rubbish. They're absolutely rubbish. Still though, this is good. We are getting here. Let's see if I can just push the corner. If we can just eat up most of Kamen lands, or at least start to, then I would know that at some point that would work. I'm also, and I feel a little bad for this, Jono, I need you to go behind enemy lines. This is ridiculous. But I'm just gonna make sure that Jono's not got anything too important in it. Well, actually not much I can do here. Well, actually, we'll just wait one more time, but I'm gonna give Jono over to the Ottomans, and then that will rebel, we'll refuse it, and then we'll liberate it back to Greece, and we'll return Greece back into the game. And Jono, you're gonna be in Greece, and you need to make sure you steal as many tourists from them as possible. It is a really strange job, but I wouldn't trust this with anyone else, he says, not just flinging you at the AI. I'm a caring ruler, I promise, maybe. You know what, if you want to be friends, I'll take friends. I'm not going to give you an alliance, but let's be friends. Now I'm stealing all of your cities, you absolutely will want to be my friend. Here we go, the victory screen. As I say, don't go anywhere because this series is not quite over. We're going to just have a look through the victory screen, but I just want to see if we can tip the tide culturally. But Marcus Aurelius, yes, the low score that comes with a diplomatic victory. This is where we'll see the AI really, really working well. Buildings constructed right near the bottom. No cities captured in anger. Cities founded, the second least. Only Greece, who I ate up at the beginning, lost out more. Districts constructed. You can see I had more districts than anyone else. That is good. Great people earned. I was doing absolutely awful. Culture, yep, Kama has been my nightmare throughout this and continue to be, but look, I have started to bring their culture per turn down for the first time in a long time. That's where we are at the moment. Era score, we're not even winning that one. That's ridiculous. Faith is atrocious. Science is okay. I'm starting to catch up with the pack a little bit now. Score, yep, score is looking good. We have the biggest empire now. That makes me quite happy. Happy with that. Religions founded. They were all taken by turn 50. That is ridiculous. Units killed, very few. Units lost, I lost a single scout. That will haunt me forever. And wonders constructed 1, 2, 3, and 4. But here we go. We have this 14 population city. That makes a huge difference to the surrounding area. And the project to bring Greece back into the game is going in. Jono's going undercover. In order to establish Jono as being undercover, we've got to pretend that Jono is still in the game. So Jono has always been over here. I don't know what anyone is saying. This is clearly Jono. And in the undercover city, we're just gonna conveniently bring everything over. Don't want to be giving too much over to Greece, do we? No. So here's Jono's entertainment complex. We'll get that finished. We'll get the bread and circuses going. Jono, you're going undercover. Gotta find you on the list. There you are. We're gonna give some artifacts away, which kind of sucks. You want to give me some gold? How much do you want to pay for this amazing city? Oh my goodness. Bargain of the century. 179 gold per turn. Done. Okay, now we will, yep, okay, minus 69 loyalty. Amazing. Love it. We want to liberate it. We want to liberate it as soon as we can. I don't know if this is going to work. We might need to use military to do this. And the Ottomans have left this with a lot of strength. Not that there was really anyone else that could have done this better. Let's see if this works. If we can bring Greece back into the game, it's another source of envoys and it'll be wonderful. Look, my little rock bands mean that we are slowly catching up now. Not that the rock bands are here for that job at all. No. We are here purely to kill them, to lower the loyalty of these cities. Yeah, they're all being lost. It's a massacre. It's a rock band massacre. Oh dear. Hey, that one survived. Hey, never did I think I'd see the day. 2 bands survived. Oh my lord. 2 more cities full. Zulu. Oh my lord. Zulu, we've actually taken their capital in a 14 population city here. It's all falling apart for Zulu now. It's even a little bit of great works in these cities. Just a small little bit here and there. Oh. Sarah Breedlove. She's appeared. Please, let me recruit her. Let me recruit her. So Alundi and also Nobamba. I'm going to give you over to the wonderful Red Mandrake and Silver. I mean, the rest of Zulu is now falling apart, but we don't need to necessarily rush down there. That's okay. Moving all the great works forwards. No, the merchant disappeared. No, no. Who claimed her? Oh, no, I claimed her. She's there. Oh, it actually went through. I was pressing it so much between turns. There you go. Now we're gaining 3, 6, 9, 11, 12, 14 tourists per turn, and Kemmer is gaining 14 per turn. At least we have now actually frozen it. Oh my lord, never did I think I'd see this day. Oh, we can do it with our satellite. Yay, let's do that. Shaka's now on nanotech. You see, this is what I mean, as is Tamiris. We're about 10, 15 turns behind what I thought the AI would be doing, but they are now beginning to win science victories, and it's everyone. Everyone is universally going for the science victory with over 2,000, over 2,000, over 1,000, over 1,000. So much military strength. It all is very debatable as to whether or not we would have been able to push through here. Very debatable. Well, here's one cool thing. As long as I own one of these tiles, I gain another 25% tourism towards other civilizations. I mean, it would give me another few hundred tourism, but that helps. Angkor Wat must fall. So we're going to refuse undercover Jono, and now we have to liberate it, which is going to be tough, considering the fact that we are producing a lot of loyalty. Actually, the loyalty pressure should go away. That should be fine. Right. If I get an artillery army with an observation balloon, we can start firing at it. Going to take a few turns. Oh, no, I've got an airport now, haven't I? I own airports. Yes, I didn't steal an airport. I just happen to have one. I don't have planes. Let me just get planes. Another unit lost. Angkor Wat has taken a big hit, though. Another city. I won't lie. The turns are taking about 10 minutes to render at the moment because I've got too many great works and that bug is still a thing. Yay. Gooberman. Yeah, it's so bad. We're on last chance here for the game. There's only so far I can go. I'm going to just sell a bunch of great works. Only the ones on the front line. They're the ones that matter. Everything else, that can go. Nope, I'll be honest. It still takes a long time for a turn, and I've sold like half of my great works, which has decimated my tourism. Never mind. Zulu is done. So if we'd continued this, Zulu would be out of the game. I'd leave them with one city. I'd offer them a cultural alliance, and then they wouldn't lose this last one. With one turn away from advanced flight, I would sneakily bomb undercover Jono and then liberate it back to Greece, and we're just about to take Angkor Wat, which gives me another 25% tourism. Even saying all of that, I have not caught up with Kemmer at all. I don't know, being absolutely honest with you, without conquering the entirety of Kemmer, whether or not I would be able to actually win this tourism victory. It's right on the cusp. It would be about turn 260, 265, and I think the science victory would be going from there. So that's kind of the takeaway. If we're going to win culture victory on Sid Meier difficulty, we're going to have to throw tourism up a lot quicker. We're going to have to be a lot more aggressive. People have asked me this before. Do all of my techniques involve domination when I play on this level of difficulty? It has to. You honestly have to. The AI is too powerful. If you don't go to war, you are handicapping yourself. It is a strategy that needs to be used. So I would have to stop Kemmer from having 1,400 culture per turn. It's atrocious how much they've got, but it is possible. This game has given me the hint that it is possible. The only thing that isn't possible is I can't get enough great works because it slows down my game to a crawl, and because we didn't have enough science, we missed out on Biosphere. If we've got Biosphere, I would have had maybe 3,500 tourism, then it would be working. So we're going to come back to the culture victory. I think it's possible, but we're going to have to play through our skin. We started out possibly in the worst start I've ever seen Eleanor of Aquitaine have. This is not a Court of Love start. Yet, we went up. We went up. We took over Greece. We moved in. We took over Zulu. We started taking over Kemmer. To all of you that said it couldn't be done, it could be done. And I would continue taking over everything if you gave me enough time. However, alas, with 15-minute turns at the moment, I've got to go to the next series and film something else. Otherwise, these videos would absolutely stop in the ground. Speaking of, I really hope you're enjoying these incredibly complicated high difficulty games. They take so long to film. They are a huge effort. I really enjoy them, but if you don't mind helping the channel out by liking these videos, by subscribing to the channel, that massively helps with the algorithm, because the algorithm hates these longer series. It really does. It wants me to put short form content out. You help me to wear my trousers, and I'm very pleased about that. Thank you. And to the channel supporters, again, thank you so much. Jono, we should probably have words. Thank you so much, everybody. See you next time. Goodbye. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, The Nickerman, Daddy Bear Todd, Toon General, Civilized, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Polar Wallabear, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Indigenous 68, Technology Poet, Teddy Zursa, Zaf, Barnaby Rex, Charlie Bears, Flying Dutch Burbs, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Frankincense Battlezord, Sleepy Lab, Bookaluk 79, Bob Loblaw, Davalex, Geography Teacher, Juvara, Hal Carnassus, Morax, Sinikush, Kappa Yobby Vireni, Echo Bear, Deja Fu, Coverwoo. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!